What's up, y'all? This is I Ride Share Too, and this your man Vince. Now, it's Monday morning, and the surging is crazy here in LA. I'm saying it's surging like a mug. With Uber, I'm not looking at Lyft. I told y'all Lyft is dead to me since they doing this flat rate pricing thing. And I did one ride already, and it turned out to be cool. Took them to the airport, just dropped them off. I'm at the airport now. It's not surging at the airport, so I'm not staying here. And that one ride, I got gross $25 for about 45 minute ride, so I'm happy with it. But I'm going back into the area where I usually stage myself, because there's no surgeon at the airport queues here. And it's still early, not even 8:30 a.m., so I still have a chance to get back and get another ride during the rush hour, early.
In 600 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
Excuse the GPS. I have time to get back to the early rush hour crowds on that, so that's what I'm gonna do. Seems like it's gonna be a good morning. I'm out of the airport and I'm headed north of the airport because the surges are crazy. I saw Uber surges as high as 3.5. So I definitely want to try to get some of that loot. Like I said, I still have time to catch that morning rush hour surge. I don't even think I turned Lyft on today, and because it's a waste of time for me. I'm not doing flat rates. I had to check in with them to see if they're ever going to change their methods, which I would predict they are. I know there's more than people out there like me that are saying, "No, forget that flat rate stuff." I mean, yesterday it was the Gay Pride Parade in Los Angeles, up by West Hollywood, and the surges for Uber were very good, 2s and above. But for Lyft, they was offering flat rate that was like less than $2. I was like, oh my God, they not only are they doing flat rate, they giving these Chinzy flat rates on. They should have been, the flat rate should have been a lot higher. When you talk about the amount of people that were wanting rides to and from the Gay Pride Parade, you know what I'm saying? So I can see a lot of drivers putting Lyft down because of the way they're trying to do things now. I think they're trying to undercut Uber. I think that's why Uber changed their method of rate of pay, even though they decreased it. You know how they went down on the miles and then went up on the time. I think they staggered it like that so they wouldn't so Lyft couldn't copy them, because at one time they, if Uber went down on one of the areas, Lyft went down too, and vice versa. When it came to the time, they kind of like mirrored each other. But now they're trying to figure out rates that what they can do. It's still a race to the bottom, but they're doing it in different ways. Lyft is doing it with this flat rate thing, and Uber has done it already with the going down on the miles and going up on the time thing, So a lot of people were predicting that Uber is not going to be in business for long. I really can't say. It's just from the reports that I get listening to the news or whatever, it sounds like they're not profitable. They're not turning a profit. And now they're public. They have to cater to their investors now. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, because Amazon.com wasn't profitable for a number of years, and now it's like one of the most profitable companies in the world. I know it's like comparing apples and oranges, because Amazon is not a transportation company. But who knows? Uber may weather the storm and whatnot, and these naysayers, and prove these naysayers wrong and whatnot, you know. But as far as pay rates, you know that the things that they do affect drivers, and when it affects drivers, their numbers are affected. Like when they was doing that thing about you know, if you don't accept a certain amount of rides, they will log you off. That was the stupidest thing they could ever have done and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They would log me off, and what I would do, I would just pull over somewhere and log right back in. You know, it was no problem whatsoever. And obviously, that didn't work out for them, because they ditched that method of doing things altogether. And it's like I said in one of my other videos, they just can't leave well enough alone. They just keep tweaking too much, you know, especially when it comes to trying to affect the behavior of drivers. You know what I'm saying? You want to affect the behavior of drivers, you want to keep drivers logged on. This is what you do: pay a decent rate. You know, drivers keep logged. You want drivers to accept more rides, pay a decent rate. I guarantee you'll affect the driver's behavior in a positive way when you do things like that. All right, so I gotta check and see if I'm close to hitting the surge. I don't think I am, but I'm gonna check back in with y'all. There's a ping right there, but it has no surge connected to it, so that gets declined. All right, so I'm headed to an area where they got some threes. I'm in the strike zone. Hopefully I'll start getting some pings. You know how sometimes you can be in an area where they saying it's surging and you don't get pinged for whatever reasons, but no, you know, you gotta be in to win it. So I'm traveling up someplace where they have threes and above as far as the surge goes on that. So hopefully I get a nice little ride out of it. It's going on 9 right now, 3 minutes to 9. So today it seems like the rush hour is lasting a little bit longer than sometimes it does. Sometimes you can't call it, but normally rush hour ends somewhere between 9 and 10, and it's almost 9 now, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I tried to catch another surge, and I don't think it's gonna work out for me right now, because I'm driving into the surge area. You know how you drive into a surge area and it recedes as you drive into it. It gets less and less, and I'm like, I hate to drive all the way up north. I was traveling north, and I hate to travel all the way north from where I am, and then it just keeps receding and I don't get anything. So I think I'm gonna call it a wrap for the day. You know, I got a good ride. I had one ride, Airpoint joint, dropped it off. It was a 1.8 surge on Uber. Ended up getting like $25. The ride lasted 45 minutes, something like that. So I'm happy with that. You know, as a part-timer, I'm good with it. And there's always the afternoon. And plus, I got out a little late today. It was surging early today, and you know, I kind of like fiddled around. I didn't get out till like 7:30, but it was surging before 7 a.m. So you know, it is what it is. And I don't know if I'm gonna do this afternoon or not, man, because the game comes on at 6. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice this little part-time income just so I can watch the game. And you know, you gotta have fun in life. It's not all about money all the time. Excuse me, y'all, but an ad came in and kicked me off. I'm starting to post more often. And so every time I go out, I think I'm gonna create a video for you guys to let you know what's what with the rideshare game. So, but that's what it is. I'm making it into to home right about now. I'm not gonna take any chances with trying to catch a surge and then I drive all the way out there and then the surges disappear on me and whatnot. But let me know how y'all did today. Put it in the comments section. Today being Monday. I forgot the exact date. Let me see if I can check while I'm doing this video. June 10th. So Monday, June 10th. Let me know how y'all did. Put it in the comments section. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And until the next video, peace.